So yesterday I posted a video kind of testing if, you know, your handling in the air matters on like how far you jump or how fast you fall, etc. And from that video I kind of concluded it doesn't really make a difference. But to be fair, like some comments pointed out as well, I used a relatively small jump and also not enough testing, I guess. But I think it's mainly the jump, like the size of the jump, because I used a small ramp on Fort Zancudo. Didn't go that far. I mean, for like regular gameplay sense, it was a far jump. But for if you're into stunt races, then I guess not. So this, you know, let's be fair, this is a big jump, right? This is a big jump. So here you can see the difference. You already saw, like, if you lean it like way back or way forwards, like if you have like kind of this, you actually go a bit farther. As you see, like with the normal one, you kind of are like 2 car width in front of the 10 board. If you do the leaning, you actually basically hit the 10 board. I did a lot of other testing as well. As you can see here, I did like a not complete lean. This one doesn't go as far, but it goes a little bit further than the neutral position. Then we also have the same, but for the front. So some people, like the comments were all over the place, to be fair. So some comments definitely true, other comments, you know, very contradicting. For example here, if you lean a little bit forwards, doesn't really help, doesn't do much. It's really like that hard lean. That hard lean apparently seemed to do a lot. Here I tried flips. Flips is what you expect it to do, because you go from that hard forwards lean to like neutral position, you go to all positions. So it kind of goes in between the neutral position and the, you know, basically what is it, vertical, I guess. Here's same with the backflip. I think this kind of results in the same thing if we look at the distance in a second. Yeah, same kind of thing. It's a little bit further in the neutral position, but not as far as the full vertical. And yes, spinning. I think spinning didn't do anything, because, well, you don't go, you know, vertical C. It just doesn't do anything. It's the same as the neutral position, basically. And here I tested like a little bit more, you know, nuanced kind of things. This is like a very slight forward lean, which in the end I think didn't do that much. Let me check. Yeah, it's about the same as the neutral position. As you can see, the next one here is like a slight... Oh no, someone actually commented if you do like a weird wiggle motion, it kind of could help. I think this one didn't really. Yeah, not really. It helped a little bit because sometimes you hit that kind of thing, but it isn't better than like a bigger thing. Also, like someone mentioned a stunter guy and he did this, as I could see, but like it's like the angle, it's not the ideal angle. So far as I could have found it, it's like if you hold that, you know, vertical angle, it's the best. As you can see here, I decided to change the ramp because, you know, although there were a little bit of differences in the results, you know, like what 1 or 2 car widths, I wanted to see if, you know, more boost and like a less vertical angle could actually help make this difference more pronounced. But in the end, it was about the same. The difference in distance was about the same, you know, like 1 or 2 car widths, depending on the angle you do. I once again did most angles here, but not a lot of difference in that. I guess maybe if you get like one of those stunt races where you have the ramp where you go down and you reach, I don't know, like 350 kilometers an hour or something, and then do a big jump, maybe that it makes a little bit more of a difference. But from what I tested, that, you know, really vertical, I guess front or back doesn't really matter, but I think front is better because you get there faster, it's easy to go out of, is probably the best. Doing like half angles doesn't really work that much, as you can see there, you know, quite a way off of the 10 board. And yeah, once again spinning, even with a shallower ramp, didn't do much. As you can see here, it's like the neutral position, lands you a little bit ahead of the 5 board, but doesn't get you close to the 10 board. Yeah, here, like once again the wiggle. The wiggle, yeah, didn't didn't do that much. Seemed like a cool little thing, but yeah, no, it didn't do much. I think it might be confused with like the bike thing, or I'm doing it wrong. Of course, I could be doing it wrong. Let's just put that out there. But of course, I know the bike trick where you go like upside down and glide. Basically, that has been a well-known trick, obviously. But yeah, I tried it a couple times, but it didn't really do anything, as far as I could tell. Yeah, and here I was like, okay, let's just do the the pointing down. I think, yeah, this comes pretty close. Yeah, as you can see, almost on the 10 board. So that definitely gains you a little bit of distance. Although, as you can see, it's like a... I remember the auto ramp was like 11-second free fall. That's probably also around that. Just a question how much it gains. I mean, in a race, it's probably good to gain a little bit. But yeah. So I was definitely wrong in the other video, but it was pretty not noticeable, especially in like normal game jumps. But yeah, in stunt races, I guess it is, yeah. And yeah, here another neutral jump, just so I could check that my results weren't too skewed. And as you can see, very consistently quite far away from the 10 board. Yeah, once again, just trying to get that angle nicely, but didn't do that much. But yeah, here this, again with the front, about to say. Also, it doesn't really matter if you rotate the other way around. It's all about having that just vertical angle, basically. And just to recap real quick, so you can actually see the difference. So the actual things which had a result. So first of all, the neutral jump, this is the worst one, jumps the least for if you just stick it quite neutral, horizontal in the air. As you can see, it's quite far away from the 10 board, relatively close to the 5 board. Then you have the vertical from the back, which, you know, sounds like you're falling fast. I actually timed it. The falling times is the same as the neutral one. It doesn't change falling time, just makes you fall a little bit further. As you can see there, right in front of the 10 board. And then the other one we have is leaning forwards. This one feels a little bit more comfortable, I don't know why. I guess if you land, you can adjust it quicker to like get it upright, and it lands once again right in front of the 10. So it doesn't really matter which one you do, just make sure you're vertical.